taking on a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Owls' offense will come out first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule. Not
football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Dropping back, it's Durant. Got the back over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running to the left. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads it left. Inside the red zone. Buys a little extra time. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. So this opening drive finds a bump in the road here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Owls! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Back to pass, it's Alford. Throws for the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ward. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Ward. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll try the right side. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Flips it out to the back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll run for it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks awful. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 14 to TCU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Alford. Oh, they're after him. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work. Give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. his way in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Tulsa, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
The Golden Hurricane lines up on 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. Makes it past the marker. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. And we talked about this guy from the beginning, and so far he has not disappointed behind center. He's guided his offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. They'll run this play from the pistol. They go to the ground. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it, looking for a first. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And we've seen a tremendous show from this freshman behind center. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
They'll try the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Finding an escape route. Oh, what a cut! They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He's got it. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Alford. He's got the back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He slides that just inside the right upright. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. To the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going to try to get it himself. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got him downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ward. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to pass. It's Durant. Bears the pressure. Heaves it on the run. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Power football with the run. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Tulsa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and he just squirted right through it. Multiple possessions really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Tulsa wasting no time.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Looking to throw, it's Durant. Fires left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your step.
There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Durant. Sets up the screen. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in New Orleans. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. back to pass. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Grab behind the line. It's Grimes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air. It's Durant. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A long way to go for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Got room to work. Sweet cut there. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Softened him up with the run. Now to throw. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left. Got a man. It's Ogden. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dropping back, it's Alford. Got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tulsa!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grimes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Back to throw. It's Durant. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Gee. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch on the left. Off to the races. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Back to pass, it's Alford. Got his man quickly. He is denied, no good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5.
Kennesaw State, 24.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll try the run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They run the reverse. Can't get him to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ward. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. He'll throw on third down. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. To the air on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air, it's Durant. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the fifth kick of the night. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ogden. Free up the gut. Touchdown, Tulsa! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. He wants to throw it. He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for 2 there, and they make it pay off. They're up by 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Durant. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. All wideouts, no backs. Second down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Second down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here comes the heat. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, you feel for the kicker. He had a chance to tie this game in the 4th quarter. Didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, and he knocks it off the post.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to